Yes, hi, this is a video response again to Mr. Devon 777's video, Delayed Blessings in Prayer, Christian Singles Encouragement. I just watched your video and I find it really interesting and I find it really um, encouraging for some people that might not look at it in a logical sense. And I know that a lot of Christian people um, don't like that word logic. And me being I believe in God, yes. And I guess I can say I'm a Christian because, yes, I do believe in Jesus, but I also look at things in a very logical way. And you used the comparison between spring and prayer and how the tree has been delayed in producing flowers or blossoms or buds, as we call it here in the States, because of a prolonged winter that might have lengthened into spring. um, be it's still springtime, but it's still kind of cold for those buds to pop out and produce. Um, that to me is not a very good comparison in a delayed prayer or a delayed answer, rather, I should say, from God, because eventually you can almost time it to when that tree is going to blossom. For example, the dogwood that we have in front on our property, we have several of them, and I've got it down to almost to the day and to the hour that that bud is going to come through on that dogwood tree and produce the gorgeous flowers that it does, pinks and the purples and the whites at springtime, because around here where I live, spring usually the flowers and everything, the pear trees and the dogwood trees usually start to bloom in late April. Around the 15th to the 16th of April is when they always start to bloom. So now all the dogwood trees are blooming and it is absolutely gorgeous. However, that doesn't work with prayer because, yes, you can keep, I mean, yes, you've got to pray, and I understand that. But you say that you got to keep pressing in and keep praying for the same thing. However, I've been praying for the same thing for 12 years, and I quit praying a couple years back because I have not seen the results or the fruits of my prayer. And it's not quite logical, like I said before, it's not logical to use the the laws of nature with the laws of the spirit realm, because that they don't coincide. You've got your four seasons the in nature. You got your spring, summer, winter, and fall, and no matter what, spring is going to come when spring is going to come, and fall is going to come when fall's supposed to come, winter and summer, and so on and so forth. And those are pretty much set in stone to when it's going to happen. Spring is always March 21st, and summer is always June 21st, and fall is always September 21st, and winter is December 21st, and so on and so on. And so, therefore, that is pretty much set in stone. However, prayer, on the other hand, um, I've known people that have been praying for something for 35 years and still have never got an answer. So my question is how much does one have to press in for prayer to be answered? Does God show favorites to a certain person and answer their prayers quickly? And or does he just like playing these little games with people and delaying their prayer just to see how much suffering they can go through? To me, that sounds like a vindictive God and an evil God, and that's not a God that I want to serve if that's the case. And not saying that I don't believe in God, by all means, I do, and I do believe in Jesus, but I don't think that, I just don't think that they're just in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I think that God is a very unjust and unfair God, and He's very partial, and there should be no excuse whatsoever. Somebody has to pray for the same thing for 35 years and still not get an answer. That to me is just, there's no excuse for that. I mean, that's half of a lifetime of a person. And when is God going to answer their prayer when they're old and decrepit and can't enjoy it? I mean, it's just, I don't know. I'm tired of searching for answers, but if you have any answers for me, please tell me because I'd like to hear them because I've lost complete and total faith in God and I don't, and complete and total trust in God because I figure that 12 years is enough of praying for the same thing. And if God cannot answer my prayer within that allotted time, then I don't need to pray anymore. And I don't need to serve God because obviously I'm getting nowhere. So that's my video response to you. Thank you. Have a good day.